Hello everyone, and welcome to this special announcement. Today, July 3rd, 2021, marks the beginning of the 7th annual Why Are You an Anti-Natalist contest, brought to you this year by Anti-Natalism International. People representing all forms of anti-procreation are welcome and encouraged to respond, be they child-free, anti-natalist, Efilist, VHEMT, or something perhaps not quite so defined. You are tasked to describe for us in either a video or a piece of writing why you are whatever form of anti-procreative mind that you are, and you may do so in any language that you like. All kinds of styles of entries are more than welcome. You may make a hardcore philosophy video, you can write a song, you can do a performance, write a story, write a paper. It can be explicit, it can be abstract. Really quite a lot is completely allowed so long as you in some way describe why you are an anti-natalist. This, as I said before, is the 7th year of the contest, and below you can find playlists of all the videos that still exist from past years, as well as a document of some of our written responses from last year. And now a warning. Typical warning I give every year. Please think about what you're doing and what you're saying before you make a video or a written response for the contest. There is absolutely no rush for anyone to make a public video announcing that they are some sort of anti-procreative whatnot. And this is a very hostile environment, I would like to add. I would say about 80% of those that make a video for the contest every year end up deleting that video within the same year. I personally think that it's best to do this, to enter the contest, after you've given yourself the appropriate amount of time to think about your position, to feel comfortable enough with yourself expressing these ideas in a public way. Perhaps the best thing for you to do is make a couple of videos on some other topics, to kind of get yourself used to the medium. I think that helps a lot of people. Again, you're absolutely more than encouraged to participate. I hope that you do, but, try to give yourself, try to not put too much pressure on yourself to do it now, because doing it, just for the sake of doing it when you're not ready to do it is not a good reason to do it. So, as in past years, there are 4 categories that you can make either a video or written response to. The first category is the category for the new anti-natalists, and this is really the category that this entire contest is built around. It is a chance for new anti-procreative peoples to make their introduction to the rest of the antinatalist community and state for the first time in a public fashion why they believe what they believe. Now, the next category is for the established anti-natalist. Now, this is anybody that's been in the community for, quite some time. Perhaps you have lots and lots and lots of videos or have done lots of writing on the subject of anti-natalism in the past. You are a seasoned contributor. If that is you, then you are an established anti-natal entity on the internet or elsewhere. And that doesn't mean you can't still win fabulous prizes for restating your beliefs. And it's a wonderful way, I think, to help encourage the new guys, honestly. Life Sucks is the current reigning established AN winner from last year. So you will join a very illustrious succession of winners from past years. Really excited to see who joins this part of the competition. Now, the third category is the best argument against anti-natalism. Yes, I do this every year, or most years. I think maybe some of the early years I didn't. But for the last couple of years anyway, I have done this section as well. I think that it is only healthy to encourage the other side of the argument to make content as well. Actually, when I first joined this community, we did have a very strong and vibrant, pushback. We had a number of people that pushed back all the time, that regularly made content, and that was really good, I think. And so anyway, you may make a video or a written response disagreeing with any antinatalist position or argument. There are some rules attached with this particular part of the competition. We'll get to the rules in just a little while. But yes, you can make a video or written response explaining why you are against antinatalism or any of the arguments against any antinatalism or any of the schools of thought of antinatalism. And the fourth and final part of the competition is the best video not in English. So this is, we have a very vibrant international antinatalist community, and it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And and we have had quite a lot, actually, in the last couple of years, quite a lot of responses in languages other than English. We will do our absolute best to find somebody that can translate your video, and, make, because a lot of times the videos in languages other than English are at a bit of a disadvantage because not everybody can understand those videos, and then so those videos don't get voted for. I hope that is not a reason not to do it for people, honestly. Like I said, with the help of some of the translators that we've come to know that have helped Anti-Natalism International in the past, we will try our best to get somebody to do translation to make what you're saying, known to the rest of the community. So, I would love it if I could do, one special award for the best video written response in Arabic, and one, another award for the best written response or video in German. That's going to be impossible. It's just not possible for me to give that many awards for each language. So it is a bit, it is a bit of a disadvantage on top of the disadvantage I already talked about, to throw all languages other than English into one pile. And perhaps there's some way I can think of to rectify that as we move forward with this year's contest. But that is, at the minute, what I'm going to have to do. It's just going to be sort of a blanket best video written response not in English part of the competition. So anyway, yes, I'm very hopeful that we will have quite a lot of responses from people in all a wide variety of languages. I very much hope to see that. Okay, now for a couple of rules. Slight change of rules from last year. You can no longer submit older videos or older pieces of writing. If you want to enter, you have to make a new video or you have to write something new. There is some leniency, however, for the new Anti-Natalist category. If you have made your first anti-natalist video explaining why you're an anti-natalist since the end of last year's contest, which we'll just say was in July, then you can submit it. If you have any questions at all about any of that, you can email me anytime at antinatalnews@gmail.com. So basically, that rule again is that anybody except for the new guys category has to make something new. If you're a new anti-natalist and you have a slightly older video explaining why you're an anti-natalist that you've made since the end of last year's contest, you can submit that. But if you're responding to the Established Antinatalist category or the Arguments Against category or the Languages category, unless you're a new antinatalist, then you have to make something new. If you are making a video or written response against some form of antinatalism this year, the bottom line, the rule here is that no personal attacks are allowed. You are tasked with keeping it to the philosophy. You are tasked with keeping it solely about the ideas. Entries about individuals will not be accepted or tolerated. Critique the ideas. That's all. Past winners and entrants in any category are welcome to submit and even win again. Submissions are accepted by my approval and my approval only. I reserve the right to not accept an entry to the contest for any reason at my own discretion. If your video or written response is accepted, it will be added to a playlist of videos for this year's contest. If it's a written response, it will be added to a Google Doc with all the written responses for the year, and that will be included in the description of videos moving forward. Now let's talk about the deadline. The contest will run from July 3rd to August 3rd, so you have 1 month to make your video or your written response. I do an extension every year, at least one extension. As we move closer to the original due date, we'll talk about what that extension will be, so keep an eye out for that. After the final deadline, we will vote on all the entries from all the different categories, and 4 winners this year will be named and awarded a slew of fabulous prizes. So now let's talk a little bit about the prizes. So the big news here is that Connor Garcia, who I just spent a lovely nearly 4 hours talking to last night for the Exploring Anti-Natalism podcast, he has done something extraordinary. He is, of course, your reigning winner for the the 2020 edition of the Why Are You an Antinatalist contest in the new Anti-Natalist division. He won. He was the first person to win the contest, the new Anti-Natalist contests, with a written entry, and his entry was called A Little Mosquito, a Parable, by Conor Garcia. He is also the author of the novella Last Call for Heroes, which I highly recommend. He has, again, done something rather extraordinary. He has forged this incredible sculpture. Actually, it's bookends, these two sculptures of Life Sucks's Ouroboros, Antinatalist Ouroboros, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so, yes, he has made this set of bookends, and he has donated it to the contest, and this extraordinary set of bookends will be awarded as one of the prizes to the next winner of the new Anti-Natalist category for this year's contest. So an unbelievably magnificent way, Connor, to hand down your reigning crown to the next winner for this year. Thank you so much for donating this beautiful work of art to the winner and to the contest. I'm incredibly grateful. Just absolutely beautiful work. In addition to Connor's prize, all winners will receive a goodie bag of all kinds of antinatalist prizes, stuff, t-shirts, books, music from Extinctionist Records, holotrop, and more. I am also more than open to people donating some extra prizes if they wish. People have done that quite a lot in past years to help kind of, sweeten the pot for all the winners. So if you are somebody out there that's listening to this and you'd like to donate some prizes to the Why Are You an Antinatalist contest, the 2021 edition, then please get in contact with me. Again, you can write to me anytime at antinatalnews@gmail.com. Just please feel free to contact me again if you have any questions at all. I am so excited to see what you guys produce this year. The contest is really something I've grown to look forward to every year, and so many great antinatalists have made their first video for the contest in the past, and just some excellent content has come out of the contest, and I'm really proud of that, and it's just a joy to see every year. So again, make some good stuff. Contact me if you need to ask me any questions. Please follow the rules. To the new guys especially, once again, fair warning, please think about what you're doing before you do it. Once again, this has been Old Fan. All the best. Bye for now. More extremely soon, and happy writing and happy video making, everybody. Take care. Thank you very much.